And as President Trump nears his 100th day in office, he still has not named a new U.S. ambassador to the Vatican. Joining us now is Matt Smith, president of Catholic Advocate. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
What's going on with that? What's the holdup on naming someone?
Well, I think as you just saw also in that piece, you have some high-level ambassadorships that also need to be made. Germany, Great Britain, other countries. Not that the Holy See is not important, but we have a lot of vacancies to be filled. And if I was there, I'm encouraging the White House to really start getting those done and getting the paperwork finished to get those nominations up to the Senate so those people can be working.
Everybody wants to know, who is it? And Callista Gingrich's name has been floated widely in the media. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of great American Catholics that are qualified for the position. You have someone like Chris Smith, who congressman from New Jersey, I think would be a great pick. Bill Simon from California. You have some other great candidates out there.
There's Chris Smith right there. He's a big friend of EWTN, does a lot of work on Christian persecution.
Yep, and would be a great asset to the president, to the administration, with everything that needs to happen on the international stage that happens at the Vatican. You have, outside of the United Nations, that's the one place where so many countries come together to work on things together.
So, good role model, what are the qualities? I know we have on the program Francis Rooney, who was an ambassador to the Vatican under Bush and is now a representative from Naples. And, you know, he has some qualities about him that are very strategic and very, I think, communication based. What are your thoughts on other qualities?
I think you need someone that can be a coalition builder, someone who is able to understand the perspective that other countries are bringing to the table, the interactions that they have not only with the United States but other parts of the world. When you look at the picks, you know, Francis Rooney was an ambassador to the Vatican under President Bush, as well as Marianne Glendon, as well as former Secretary Jim Nicholson. All three great, wonderful ambassadors brought different skill sets to that. But one thing you got to be able to do is also advocate on behalf of the United States.
Sure. We just have a few seconds to go, but let's say President Trump nominated an ambassador today. I would just want to understand, how long would it take, the process, in order to get that person to the Vatican?
Well, they need to go then, make sure all their paperwork is in. Then there'll be a confirmation hearing before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, a markup, you know, when their nomination gets cleared out of the committee. I'm talking very Washington speak. I apologize to our viewers out there.
I think I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you're asleep now. And then go to the full Senate for confirmation. If you look at it, you know, Secretary Nicholson, he didn't start at the Vatican until September 13th, 2001.
So that would have been January of 2001 to September.
Until we had an ambassador to the Holy
helpful
See under President Bush.
All right, well, we'll stop pushing and we'll just wait a few months, I guess. Thank you so much, Matt Smith, president of Catholic Advocate.